I voted for Donald J. Trump in the 2024 presidential election, and I am starting to regret my vote. When I voted for Donald Trump, I was under the impression that we would be getting rid of the undesirable illegal aliens. Now I have no one to work on my farm. What am I supposed to do? Pay them a living wage? This isn't handout city. I'm not giving these people no handouts. And how am I even supposed to do that anyway? I thought the plan was to tax the poors. Okay? I thought we were going to tax the poors. I make $25,000 a year. I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them poors. But why did my taxes raise? I thought us good folks were supposed to be getting tax cuts. That was what I thought. Plus, I'm white. Why did my taxes raise, and why do I have no one to work my farm? I do not understand this, and I know that this was not what Donald Trump meant to happen. I know that he doesn't want us good Trump supporter folks suffering, but we are. Donald Trump, please reverse this. I'm a white person. I am not supposed to be suffering. It was supposed to be the Mexican.
The fact that white South Africans only make up 7% of the population in South Africa, yet they own 70% of the land in South Africa, says everything it needs to say. And then you've got people saying, oh, they're being slaughtered. No, they're not. No, they're not. They're just being told that they have to now live in equality. And their land is not being stolen from them. They are being taken to court for stealing the land of other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, if your land was stolen by somebody, wouldn't you want to take them to court to get your land back? Absolutely. Absolutely. So these white South Africans are not running away from being slaughtered or injustices. They're running away from equality.
MAGA down front for a second. As Trump and Elon Musk cut your Medicaid, your Social Security benefits, your veterans benefits, and all the other programs and SNAPs and all that, as he's cutting that and taking it away from you, the ones who put him in there, the ones who run around to his rally, the ones who are constantly worshiping him and bowing down to him and agreeing with everything he does, when he takes all that from you guys that is already in the making, they're already in the Senate, in the Congress, voting on that budget to cut your Medicaid, cut that $800 and something billion dollars off of your Medicaid. Guess who's getting all those benefits? Guess. You know those white Africans, South Africans over there, they claim it's being treated badly, genocide and all that. Well, he's bringing all them over here. As a matter of fact, they're here. I think they got here yesterday. He's bringing them white South Africans over here. And he's bringing them under the refugee status. Which means, guess who's going to be getting your SNAP? Guess who's going to be getting your Social Security? And guess who's going to be getting your Medicaid benefits?
Hey guys, welcome back again to the channel. It's so good to have you. Thank you so much for clicking. When you saw these videos, I came across this on my FYP and I tend to share with you all, right? A lot has been happening, especially they issued the fact that white South Africans were brought into the US as people who are going through stuff. According to them, they are being oppressed and, you know, what have you in South Africa. Just so many stories flying around that, and you also have some South Africans coming online to tell us that that's not true. These guys are not going through anything at all. Well, I'm just going to let these videos roll, then I'll come back with my commentary. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment. Let's have that conversation. Please go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and don't forget to give the video a thumbs up so that more people can see it. Credit to all creators on this video. Let's go watch, then we'll come back with the commentary.
You know, all those programs that y'all hate that people like the Venezuelans were getting, you know, housing and SNAP and Social Security and Medicaid. Well, those South Africans are getting it. You won't get it anymore. Yeah, you and me, Monty, I'm going to be shit out of luck. You know, you won't be able to go to the doctors anymore on the Medicaid. The SNAP benefits are going to be cut down to y'all to be counting rice grains out of the bag, trying to ration them out to your families. You know, all that stuff. He says you don't need it. It's fraud and abuse when you get it. And they need to cut it. But when it's his pick that he wants over here, those racist white South Africans, he's rolling out the carpet for them. There's no limit to what they can get. Y'all better still coming from some of you. And it's happening because you ushered it in based on your hatred. You ushered this season in on yourself. And what the real slap in the face is, you won't be getting it. But the other people that he's bringing in, the ones that are going to take y'all place for him. See, Trump never really liked y'all. He did MAGA. He never really liked y'all. Y'all were an embarrassment. As a matter of fact, I remember it being reported that when y'all went up there and raided the Congress, when y'all went up there and stormed the Capitol, Trump was sitting back talking about y'all ass like a dog. He was talking about y'all like a dog. Talking about you look all country and look at them. They don't look like, y'all weren't uniformed enough. He said it was just an embarrassment. Y'all running around looking like that. Yeah, that guy. As soon as he got through using y'all for that, threw y'all a little bone by letting those J6ers off, by pardoning them. All part of his game. Keep y'all hung, keep y'all sprung. But as soon as he gives you something, he turns around and takes a whole bunch of more shit back. So you got your January 6ers back, but you done lost your SNAP benefits, you done lost your Medicaid, you done lost your Social Security, you done lost your veteran benefits, you done lost jobs, yeah. But don't worry about them South Africans coming, they're going to get everything y'all getting taken. They're getting everything y'all have taken away, huh? How about that? Is it great again yet? Y'all still sniffing up Donald Trump's butt? You probably are, though, because, you're a glutton for punishment. You never learn. But, hey, it is what it is, right? So, happy Tuesday. And, happy losing your benefits. And, I'm so glad somebody else get them. So, y'all going to sit back and watch the South Africans live off of y'all. You're going to watch them live good. Getting the shit y'all used to get. And they probably ain't even have to commit fraud. He's going to give them the 100% benefit on everything. Watch. Unlike some of y'all who's out here frauding the food stamps and frauding Section 8 and, Yeah, we know y'all was up on, we know what y'all was doing. But, we don't care. It ain't our money. Well, it is, but, we really didn't care. So, what you thought was going to happen to everybody but you? Y'all be sure to welcome them South Africans over here, right? Okay.
The population in South Africa is 90% black, but black people in South Africa only own 4% of privately owned land in the entire country. But somehow Trump is convinced that these 59 white South African refugees deserve to be housed and fed on the taxpayer dollar in the United States because they were being discriminated against in their home country. It makes me so fucking sick to see that in the same week that a 16-year-old girl had her face slammed into the concrete by ICE because she was brought here as a minor into the United States by her parents, that our taxpayer dollars are simultaneously being spent on an expedited refugee process for white people in South Africa, where they only make up 10% of the population, but they own 96% of the fucking land. Are you kidding me? And their justification is that they believe that white people are being genocided in South Africa. So all of a sudden they have a problem with genocide. Meanwhile, the United States is literally funding a genocide in the West Bank. And for the record, that's not even happening in South Africa. It's been disproven and debunked multiple times. And it's just Elon Musk spreading right-wing bullshit, white supremacist bullshit, as usual. That's all this is. It's just white supremacist bullshit all over again. I'm so tired.
So, over the years, MAGA has always chosen other people instead of their own interests. Like, they always choose to be close to whiteness, maintain their whiteness instead of them trying as much as possible to vote for their interests and not against their interests. If not, tell me the reason why MAGA is the one freaking out right now, because all the food stamps, all the snaps, everything is going to these new refugees, okay, that are just coming in, that they said they are going through stuff in their country. So they need food to survive. And everything that they've got, okay, from you guys right now will be going to them. The Medicare, the everything that have been cut, have been cut according to the government, which is they're trying to save money and all that. It looks like it will be going to these other people instead of you guys. How melodramatic. You guys chose to vote for for somebody who promised you all that he's going to do without mincing words. He said exactly the things that he's going to be doing, and you knew exactly how those things will be affecting you. But instead of you taking your time to, make a proper decision that will not affect you at the end, you decided to vote against your own interest, MAGA. And right now, you are just finding out that you were all played. The mistake that MAGAs make was to ever think that these people really do care about them, right? All of a sudden, they are now crashing out because they wish they had listened or even make a proper research on the best way to go. But it looks like nobody really cared. Nobody took our time to make findings, and now MAGA is regretting their vote. Yeah, I think that a lot of people were, fired from their work, and a lot of people were sent back to Mexico, to Cuba, just to different countries. And all of a sudden, you you were so excited that these people went back to their country. All of a sudden, they decided to bring in new migrants. According to them, they are called refugees. So you stay in the country as a refugee, and now MAGAs are not excited about it because the white South African refugees are currently living among them, but they are not excited about the fact that refugee South Africans are now with them. And to think that most of these people have their money before coming in, it's really alarming. Well, that's exactly what they wanted, and now MAGA is finding out. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment. Let's have that conversation in the comment section, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please go ahead and like my video, subscribe to my channel, and I look forward to seeing you all on my next video. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Okay, don't forget to hit that subscribe button already so that more people can see it and also subscribe to my channel. See you all on my next video, guys. Bye.